Are you filming now?
Yes.
All right, good. All right, so everybody, this is Mr. Luby. Um, he works at the middle school where I used to go to when I was younger as the technical teacher, but he's also works in sound engineering, right?
Yes, been a IATSE member for 25 years, and I've also been involved with Big Mo Pro for 8 years.
All right, and that company ended last year, right?
Last year, yeah, last year the partnership broke up and we went our separate ways.
Oh, okay, but it did end on good terms, right?
Sure.
All right. Okay, so you work with sound engineering. What exactly made you decide that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, I've been working on the stage since 1980, and this is just what evolved. I've done lighting, I've done carpentry, I've done the whole thing. It just sound is always something I enjoyed doing, and I headed my aim my direction towards sound, and this seemed to be my niche.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What would you say is your favorite part about sound engineering?
The actual show. I mean, there's nothing quite like it. The excitement, the where you have to throw in your all to get it right first time. Um, you know, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, that's only 15% of it. There's a lot of setup. There's a lot of takedown. There's a lot of prep. There is so much more to it than that. I do far more wrapping of the wire than I do turning of knobs.
Um, how exactly did you like learn about this? Like, did you go to a special like college to learn how to do this?
No, School of Hard Knocks. I started on stage and I just started picking things up as I went. Different shows, I got put in different positions and just picked things up from people that took me under their wing and showed me this, showed me that. When I became partners with Big Mo Pro, my 3 other partners were all had Tonys, and they were in and out of theater and mixed national acts. I wasn't at that level, but they took me under their wing and showed me all that I could absorb.
Okay. Do you have any like tips for anybody who would want to go into this profession?
Learn what you can around as background, but the main thing is just to get your foot in the door somewhere. Whether it's sweeping the stage, wrapping the wire, sweeping up, going to get coffee, whatever, is as soon as you get brought into a family, so to speak, or a business, then they'll take you under their wing and they'll show you. It's still one of the places where the trade is handed down person to person. You can go to school for it so that you know more about the particulars, but that isn't, in the business, that isn't what's held as high regard. It's how much time have you put in, who have you worked for, what stages have you been on, what national acts have you worked for, what have you done?
Okay. I have one last question, and then we're probably gonna have Joey ask you a few questions from more of a business standpoint. You've mentioned before that you've worked with many like musicians and different acts. Can you give us some examples?
Well, I started out running the theater for Sussex. Well, at that point, it was Sussex Tech, Botech, and I
Alumni.
would work with B.B. King, Kreskin, and then when I joined, there's at least 15 or 20 others that were there. We did shows. We did at least 5 to 7 shows a year, and my crew and myself did all the technical support for that. And then when I moved to Big Mo Pro, then we were doing national acts like, Beyonce, Sheryl Crow, James Taylor, so many. Earth, Wind and Fire, they just, I would have had to prepare all the lists. There's 8 years of Aretha Franklin, we've done 4 or 5 times. I'm drawing a blank here, but there's many, many more.
Alright, side question, do you have any like favorite person that you worked with or favorite acts?
Well, one of my personal favorites was Roberta Flack, and I finally got to sit in on, we did a small intimate show for her, and that was very special to me. So, yeah, Roberta Flack. Although I didn't have much interaction with her, it was still nice to sit there and be behind the mixing board when she was singing, because she's a favorite of mine.
Oh, alright. Joey, do you have any questions for a business standpoint?
Yeah,